people, how you all doing, guys? I hope you guys are doing great, my people. As for me, trust me, I am doing great. Okay, happy Christmas in advance to you all, and happy blessed new month. Okay, guys, thank you all for always tuning my channel. Trust me, I am not taking any of you for granted. Okay, so guys, quick one. I don't want this video to be too long. Let's dive on today's show, my people. It's all about 202 Niger that was caught in Afrao border. That is what we will be talking about today. Akwa Bagana for honestly, guys, if you are intelligent and you really have eyes, you really know good things, trust me, you will really know that Ghanaians, they are really serious and they are really working. They don't need anything that will come and drag their nation down. They don't need anything that will make people to be measuring their name everywhere. Ghana, Ghana, Ghana. They don't really need it. You see how intelligent they is? When it comes to our own country, Nigeria, we will claim we are wise, we will claim we are giant of Africa, we will claim the population of the country is decreasement of the country. That's why people cannot eat. Nigers 202 with full luxurious bus, my people. They drove on the way from their own country, Niger, coming to Ghana, my people, to come and live with them. 202. That is the country some people will be telling me, only Lagos State is better than. A lot of your own citizens, they are there. They are there, a lot, living there, working there, having their each daily there. And we are still here talking, the place is very small. The place is small, the place, now, I told you guys in my previous video, guys, I always say it. I just give Ghanaians 2 years. Oh, Ghanaians, you guys should secure your border very well, because I am the one that said 92 years. That is, Ghana is going to look like small Africa Dubai, small island. That is what is going to happen to Ghana, because many people, a lot of people, they want to move to that land before the thing will happen, so that you guys cannot just secure. They cannot find it difficult to come to Ghana, because really you guys are really working hard, working like your social network is just everywhere. The amazing things that is happening in your country is just all over everywhere. People want to come, especially people that really finding it difficult in their country. They want to come and lay their head in Ghana. Okay, going to Ghana there is not a big deal, you know. But going there, look for something to do. Look for something. Don't be a liability to the country. Look for something to do. Go and seek for their citizenship, the necessary document. Prove it to them. Not you going there. The next you will be involving yourself in what kind of what I don't know, and you will be training Ghanaian youth. You will be training them so that you will be using them as a messenger, errand boy and errand girls. That is what they don't really need. Doing that, trust me, when you train those kind of Ghanaian boys to become what you are, those who are still going to train more people. Before you know that, we have a lot of nuisance like Nigerians, you know. Some Nigeria, because we have good one. I'm not generalizing it. You guys should not quote me wrong. You guys should not come to my comment section to say, hey, Nigeria this. I don't want to hear that. Okay, my people. You know, they decided they are working. Ghanaians authority, they are just working like, you know, when you see them, they're always happy. When you see their police, they're always on uniform. They're always happy 24 hours of the day. They are so content. They are so happy. They want to really, they want to make a change. They behave like America's police. When you see American police, they always dance, break it dance, you know. That is what Ghanaians police are doing. When you see our police, you will be scared. Their face, I cannot even describe it. They are hungry every day you see them. But I don't really know why it's like that. Okay, my people. So, Niger, 202 Niger was trying to to just sneak themselves to the country, to Republic of Ghana. But luck run against them. They were caught in Afrao border. Okay, between is it not between Nigeria and Ghana, They call the place Afrao border, okay? That is where they were caught. Guys, the amazing, beautiful part of it that really make me to say, I will come and deliberate on it, because that is how security should have been. That is how. It's just the truth, my people. That is how immigration should have been. Not giving me pass, not giving me pass. Do it straight, do it accordingly, do it because you take a oath to protect your country. Leave all those aside, do it accordingly. You see what Ghanaians just did? Those Niger were caught. They don't even take any, they don't even bother to say, find me badge, find me small team so that you can enter the country. Because they need amazing country. They need beautiful country. They don't need anything that will be dragging their country where these people was called where Ghana. They don't need it. So they decided to work together with the police, the army, anything to do with security efforts. They decided to work together as one family to make a great country. Okay, my people. It's a shame that all your citizens, all your citizens, all of them running. When you ask, this time is not route to the Europe anymore. To Ghana, they are running. Why are they running? You cannot see Ghana running from Ghana to Nigeria. You can't find them. It's high time we change. It's high time we make our nation great, so that we cannot be running away from our own country. Okay, Ghana and Nigeria is the same Africa country, isn't it? But the president, Nana Akufo-Addo, decided to make his citizens smile, while our own is there making us crying every day. It's high time. We should try and work on our borders. It's very important. Keep the little Tokyo you will see from the people that will be going, that want to enter your country. You don't know their intention. You don't know what they are going there for. Ghana reject them. They decided to put them on their luxurious bus and send them back. You see? And you guys know, when those kind of people come to your country, they are just going to take over many things. They are everywhere. You guys know. So guys, I will be dropping the video along this broadcast. Try and watch till the end. Whatsoever you think about this video, you are entitled to your own opinion. Okay? So guys, if you know you have not subscribed, kindly do. As you do, may God bless you. Always share, always thumbs up. Okay? I love you guys with the love of God. And I would love to see you all in my next video.
So when you get to Ativuta, we have immigration team there. Now another team has also been put at the Keta, Denu Keta Road, because they use there also. Then another team too has also been put at Denu, Georgia Road. We have another team there. Then the Defense Intelligence and then the National Intelligence Bureau are also within, who are also taking intelligence and then taking them. But as for the stretch, it is difficult for us to cover all the stretch. Yes.
Right. Maybe my final bit to you ahead of Christmas. Are you foreseeing that there might be a further spillover of some of these people entering the country ahead of the celebrations? And what are your expectations in that respect?
Yeah, we anticipate that. The Christmas is coming. And then a lot of them from these our neighboring countries would like to travel to Ghana, and even some transiting to Cote d'Ivoire. Secondly, those coming from Benin, Niger, and not some of these places, it is a seasonal movement that they do from their place of origin to other parts of Ghana. Some come as farm laborers, some to other forms of menial labor. So they move. If the borders were to be opened, you see them coming through to this part of the country. Some going to Sefi as cocoa laborers and other things. So it's a seasonal something that they do. And then after the season, you see them returning or migrating back to their various countries. But because the border is closed, that's why they are finding all means available for them to enter. Yes. So we anticipate that they'll be coming. So that is why we've also resolved to ensure that we don't also allow them also to come.
Mr. Dudu, thank you for engaging us this morning. We also have the...
Actually, let me take this opportunity first to thank my security personnel, especially the NIMB agents and the military intelligence unit with the immigration and the police service. They are really doing a very, very, very hard work. The borders are closed, but the problem or the challenges here in Ketu South is the porous nature of our borders. There are a lot of unapproved routes that is very difficult to check on. It's not be easy. I had the opportunity to go around this unapproved route. There are a lot of challenges that I recognize and I raise it to the regional level. When you go through the unapproved routes, you realize that the Togo side of the border, they have these clean routes that you can drive on. Or when you are standing at this place, you can even see ahead of the other side. But in Ghana's side, we don't have those things. It's making our security agencies find it difficult to be going around all the time. However, as Mr. Dudu just said, there's a strong team that is also patrolling 24/7. So we're doing everything possible to stop these illegal people coming in. We have to do. Apart from that, which I am even working on, most of our street lights along the border, those places are not functioning.
Right.
Some of the places there are no lights, which is really scary if they put you there as a security personnel. So we're doing everything possible to quickly sort those things out.
Mr. Lugudo, thank you for engaging us on